For somebody to say that there's no such thing as ADHD, it's an idiotic statement, and it just tells me right off the bat that they don't know what they're talking about, and they're putting an opinion out there. And it also tells you there's a lot of misconceptions of what ADHD is and what they mean when they say that.
Here's a guy who understands the neurophysiology and neurobiology of ADHD. So yeah, I mean, I think it is very frustrating when there are so-called experts out there that are in some ways, I think, saying, oh, well, ADHD is being overdiagnosed, and it's being overdiagnosed to just sell prescription medications. But in reality, it's actually happening. It's happening to all these families that we serve every day in our offices. And we see not only the inattentional problems, but all the other downstream issues that go, like we talked about, the oppositional defiance, the emotional dysregulation, all the physiological aspects that we see, the immunological imbalances, the gastrointestinal issues that we see, the food sensitivity components of this. And so, yeah, I think that no one is putting it together the way you've put it together over 30 years to say, hey, all these symptoms are real, but there's a neurobiological mechanism that can explain all these symptoms.
And mainly that's important because we can then do something to change it. And that was the thing at Harvard when we were there at that lab, which, as you said, is, they've been around for 30 years. It's there. What they said to us was, we've never seen someone that came up with how to change it, because we've been doing this for 30 years looking for a solution, and medication helps the symptoms, but it doesn't address the core problem. So it really doesn't work long term. And we've been searching for that answer, and we've come up with ways of diagnosing it better. And again, documenting that it really is there, and we can document it as well as anybody, and especially when there's the inattention and the physical hyperactivity component. But we've never seen anybody that came up with a way of saying, okay, yes, this is the system, and this is how we change that system, by stimulating specific areas of the brain, by inhibiting other areas, by looking at how it got that way to begin with.